The time is 4:44 and today we will be riding towards the stunning landscapes and making our way towards the beautiful coastal town of Karnataka, which is Murudeshwar. And today we'll be exploring Agumbe, Ghat roads, Maravanthe beach and backwaters, Apsarakonda cliff and waterfalls, and then Sharavathi Mangrove forest. So that's the agenda for the day. If you're new to this channel, it's all about bike rides, traveling and exploring new places, and of course with some reviews. So other than that, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So this video is gonna be filled with loads of views of both coastal and the Ghat roads, so stay tuned for that. And today 3 of us are riding, so 2 Versys 650 and 1 ADV 390. Manju's right behind me with his ADV 390, and we'll catch up with Shreyas near Vaishali, which is in Belur, and continue the journey from there. So this particular journey is going to be for roughly around 500 kilometers. And yeah, so let's get going. Okay, the time is 5:16 and we are in Belur right now. And Vaishali is right around the corner. And I think Shreyas is already waiting there. So we'll catch up with him and then continue the journey. So yeah, so let's see where exactly he's waiting. Okay, so this is Vaishali. I don't know, where is he? Okay, he's inside. Alright. Vaishali is closed at this time. Okay, so we are starting the ride again. So this is the lineup for the day: 2 Versys 650 and 1 ADV 390. And again, we're gonna take the same route. So most of you in my last videos, you guys asked me to mention the route I take. So here you go. This is the route that we're gonna take today. So first we're gonna go to Hassan and then Belur, and from Belur we're gonna go to Balehonnur, and from Balehonnur there's this place called Hariharapura, and then from there descend towards Agumbe Ghat roads, and from there Kundapura, Maravanthe, and then all the way till Murudeshwar. So that's the route that we're gonna take today. Alright, the time is 6:01 and we reached Shantigrama, which is the last toll before entering into Hassan. So we thought that we'll stop here for tea. Let's see if there are any stalls which are open here, and we will just stop and have tea and continue the journey. I think there is this stall that is open. Yeah, on the right we have some stalls. So let me tell you about this. Like I said, the time is around 6 o'clock and the temperature is around 17 degrees Celsius. And mind you, there is not one bit of fog in the entire stretch. So that was a little surprising. But then again, it is what it is. Okay, the time is 6:32 and we've done with a break. We had a couple of tea and then a few bananas, and then we're off to Hassan again. I'm not sure if we'll find any good spots in Hassan, or maybe a little outskirts of Hassan, because it is 6:32 right now. I'm not sure if they are open. So yeah, so let's see if we're able to find a good breakfast joint around that place, or else we'll have to go to Belur. Alright, the time is 7:16 and we reached Belur, and this is a kind of a junction that leads to Chikmagalur towards the right, and then we have to take a left here, I believe. Alright, look at this stretch of roads. There's just greenery all over, on my left, on my right, and this is just few kilometers away from Belur, and still we are yet to find a good spot for breakfast, and we didn't find anything as of now because most of them were closed. So I think we have another 10-15 kilometers for our deviation towards Balehonnuru and Agumbe. So we'll have to keep going on this stretch of roads for 10-15 kilometers right now. Look at this fields. Like I said, absolutely no fog at all. We are riding in the month of December. No fog at all. Surprising. Alright, so we found this restaurant, Grover's. So it says a pure veg cafe, and we have facilities for toilet as well. So if you look at it, so this is the route that we have to take towards Murudeshwar. So if you look at it, it says Murudeshwar 20 kilometers. That's the route that we have to take for another 20 kilometers and get inside Agumbe deviation. So I think the restaurant is inside. Alright, the time is 8:49 and we finished our breakfast in Grover's. Very nice place, and you get nice food as well, and it's in the main junction, the junction which leads to Hornadu and Murudeshwar and all of that. So pretty nice place and a decent food. Maybe you guys can try it if you are coming on this particular stretch. So now we have another 240 kilometers to Murudeshwar, and then it's going to take around 5 hours or so as per Google. Look at this, quite beautiful. And the twisties, just love these twisties. And look at the view on my front and on my right. Too good. Time is 9:53 and we are currently descending the Kotikehara Balehonnuru road, I guess this is. But yeah, it's nice. So look at the view from here. I want to show you that valley, but then again I'm not getting the right spot. But the the valley is quite nice. Look at this view. Let me show you this. Look at this view. Beautiful. And these views you will not be able to get it in the on the highway. And more or less we are descending kind of a Ghat roads, but the views are fantastic. The time is 10:23 and we are on this bridge which is called as Magudi Bridge. So this particular bridge, what you see over here, was started in 1904 and completed in 1906. So this bridge is more than 100 years old. So look at the view from up here. It's quite nice. Okay, so we have another 1.5 hours to reach Agumbe and then get down to Maravanthe and then to Murudeshwar. So yeah, so let's get going. So this entire stretch, the roads aren't that great. There's a lot of bad roads, and few stretch there are some good roads. But then again, it is what it is. So yeah, so let's get going. Alright, the time is 11:57 and we are in Agumbe. And in few kilometers, we'll be hitting the Agumbe Ghat roads. So let's stop there and take a drone shot to see the entire view of the Agumbe Ghat. And this is the first time that I'm actually riding on the Agumbe Ghat, because I was told that it is quite beautiful and I never had a chance to ride or maybe drive in that particular stretch. Okay, I wish I can stop and show you that view. Let me find a spot. Okay, so this is where we descend from Agumbe. Let me go up there and show you how this entire place is. So this is the view from the top of the Agumbe Ghat. Quite an amazing view, and this is the Ghat roads. Quite nice, I must say. I hope you guys are enjoying these views, but just too good. Okay, so we took a couple of drone shots and it was nice, but the only problem with this particular ghat is our intention was mainly to cover the hairpin bends of the ghat roads. But then again, this ghat roads, they are in the midst of these trees. If you look at it, both way there are trees, and you'll not be able to see this the roads from the drone. So yeah, it was a nice view. But then again, we didn't get what we intended to. But it's okay. It was a nice spot to go ahead and take a drone shot from that particular location and then see the entire valley. Alright, so we're done with the Agumbe Ghat and we are on the way to Kundapura. So Kundapura is about some 26 kilometers. And I already hit the low fuel level, and we have to look for a fuel pump, preferably Indian oil. So let's see if I'm able to find one in about 20 kilometers. Luckily mine is not blinking, but soon it will start, I guess. Alright, so we reached Maravanthe now. And this is one of the most scenic beaches that you will ever find in the coastal Karnataka. So damn beautiful. The beauty of this is, what you see on my left is the beach, and a little further on my right you will see a river, and that river joins this particular beach. And this particular beach has these kind of a separations, the rock separations like this, to make sure that the water doesn't come beyond a particular limit. So this is the pride of our Karnataka, Maravanthe. And if you go a little further, you'll be able to see a view which is both the beach and the backwaters. So let me stop here somewhere and take a drone shot and then see how this entire view would look like. Alright, the time is 2:09 and we finished exploring Maravanthe beach, and the river on my right is called as Sauparnika river, and this river has 5 rivers merging into it, and at last it just gets merged into the Arabian Sea. So quite a beautiful view. If you look at this, you will not get this view anywhere in Karnataka. So Maravanthe is one of the best beaches that you can find in Karnataka. Alright, we stopped at this place, the Royal Oak restaurant. So we're gonna have a lunch here and then head to the resort. Okay, the time is around 4:04 and we were able to finish the lunch. We took a lot of time to reach this particular place. Okay, so this is the road to the Murudeshwar beach, and it's about 2 kilometers from here. And we booked a property called Amani Homestay, which is another 1 kilometer from the Murudeshwar main beach. And if you look at in front of you, and that's the temple, and we have to take a right over there. So yeah, finally we reached this particular place, and let's go check into the property and then let's figure out what needs to be done further. So this is the property that we booked, Amani Beach Homestay, and we parked our bikes here, and we'll unload now and then probably check in and then continue the rest of the formalities. So now we are heading towards Apsarakonda and then Sharavathi Mangrove Forest. And that's what we are going to explore right now. Okay, so this is the entrance of Murudeshwar, and now we have to take left from here. So now we are on the same NH66 for about 22 kilometers if I'm not wrong, and then we'll have to take a deviation near Apsarakonda circle. So yeah, so let's get going. So what you see over here is Apsarakonda Marine Park. So this is a kind of a deviation we have to take, but unfortunately Google took us on the other road. Not sure why, but we didn't want to go to Apsarakonda beach. Why? Because you will not have the cliff there. So the marine park will have better views than the beach. Okay, the time is 5 o'clock and we parked the bikes there. As usual, they're getting attracted by these visitors. So now we'll have to do a small trekking in this kind of a terrain. You look at that, you'll have to go somewhere down below and to see the actual waterfalls. I can actually hear the sound of the water from here, but can't guess the amount of water the falls might have. So yeah, let me show you the falls in a bit. Alright, so this is the Apsarakonda Falls. Not much, but then again it is what it is. I think there's not much of water,
And if you look at those guys playing in the water, the entire ground is filled with mud, I guess, because the color of the water is completely changed. So this is what you get in Apsarakonda beach. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. All right, so this is the park, the marine park that we spoke about. So it says Apsarakonda Udyanavana. This is what it is. It's just a regular park where you'll be able to see the beach. So this is the marine park, as it says, and from up here you'll be able to see the beach. I'm actually panting, I'm sorry, because I had to do a little bit of trek. So I can literally hear the sound of the waves. You see there, you can see those waves from far there. You can see those waves from that point, which is nice. So this gentleman told us, there is another cliff if you just go at 200 meters from this particular place. So let's go there and then see how the cliff is. So look at this view. It looks like some sort of a cave. It just starts here and ends, up there. This is quite small one, but it looks nice. You can probably take some pictures over here. But what I want to show you is this. This is the cliff that I was talking to you guys about. This is a cliff, which is actually nice. It looks like, there's a cliff in Varkala as well. It looks like that. So it looks very familiar. And look at those rays from the sun falling on the water. It's quite beautiful. Just look at it. And if you see over there, there are certain people doing the wedding photo shoot on the beach, on this sort of a beach, which is very nice. Quite nice, I must say. Actually, this is better view than the falls that we went. There were hardly any water, but the water was there, and the falls might have, looked good. But then again, this is a better view in Apsarakonda.
Okay, we're done exploring Apsarakonda cliff and the falls. Right now, we are heading to the Sharavathi mangrove forest. So our bikes are parked here, and this is going to take another 4 kilometers for us to reach to the mangrove forest, and then be done for the day. So that's the plan right now. So if you look at all these tourist buses, they are here because of the weekend. So quite crowded, I must say, but other than that, a lovely place to visit. So let me get on the bike and show you the mangrove forest in a while. All right, so this is the stretch that leads to the mangrove forest. The guy who's there on the Dio, he said that he stopped us actually, and he said that he would take us for the boating around the mangrove forest. So we'll be able to cover some views, and he's taking us to that particular spot, and he's a boatman, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, so let's get going. So we will do boating in the mangrove forest.
All right, so this is the boating in the mangrove forest. And if you look at it, all these boats are doing the same thing what we are doing. And you can actually see a highway from here. I don't know if you're able to see that. That is actually the highway. And this is a kind of a setup that we have. It's quite nice. These are artificial grasses and flowers. And it's actually the motorboat. In Kollam, we have just the manual ones, but these are the motorboats. So look at the view. Quite nice.
the time is 6:51 and we're done exploring the mangrove forest, and we didn't have much of time today to completely explore this particular place. We just had half an hour, and then the time was up, and then it got dark and we were not able to see the entire mangrove forest. And it is not as big as Munro Island, but if you really want to experience the mangrove forest, you must visit Munro Island in Kollam, Kerala. It's beautiful out there. So that's it for the day, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.